Nothing quite says Path of Exile like sitting in a long queue waiting for your turn to get into the game. This might be sitting here for a bit. I don't know what the average number of starting people to sit here is, but 58k seems like a lot. I think that's higher than I for the life of me can't remember what the actual number is. So hey, while we're sitting here, let's, below in the description, I've linked the build that I will be using ish. It seems like a pretty solid starter build. I have enough time in this game to like generally make my own builds and do okay with them, but I just didn't have time to like sit down and fully grasp the new skill. We'll be using Reap, which is like the blood. It has it has two components, which is a physical attack and then a damage over time. This build kind of just says screw you damage over time, and we convert everything to fire damage because the scaling, it looks like, is immense. So I think that's we're gonna go Inquisitor, Templar, and that's like the general game plan. We'll see. Everything about this league looks good. So I'm sure, the mobs will be incredibly overtuned and all that fun jazz will be going on. I don't actually know how much I'll be playing this either. It depends how much fun Reap is. When I first played, I was playing some Lacerate Gladiator for like the past 3 or 4 leagues, and I just have a blast with that skill. I think the last new skill I tried was Winter Ord, and that skill is pretty broken on to the very least, so that was a lot of fun. So this skill might just fall off into obscurity if it doesn't scale too well, but it looks good. Oh my god, this is gonna be so slow. Oh, 58k is crazy. Oh, it's gonna be like a half an hour, it feels. So I jumped into this at 3:20, which is 40 minutes before release, as soon as we got done with the other stream, and I clipped the one thing to give to one of the devs. It was kind of crazy how many people are playing this one. Also, I wonder what portion of players, I mean, I guess I would fall into that portion sometimes as well, where like I play a league for a few days and then just never play it again. It's honestly pretty rare where I play multiple characters in a single through my water bottle. I have a table to my right. And so I went to go put, oh, you know what? I didn't look to see what Mathel was dressing up like. I went to go put my water bottle down and just missed the table and just dropped it. I mean, well, this is, I'm gonna like play one of my idle games real quick. The gamer. I think I read it. Is it the one where he uses like magic missile or like whatever, like a small little, I think so. It sounds very familiar. Let me go look it up real quickly. Or is that something different? Come here, Wiki. I have vague recollections of it. There's like a lot of seasons, right? There's like a lot going on with this one. Let me see. Yeah, I think I read a little bit at the beginning, and then I ended up not finishing it. If anything, I would have to re-go through, um, and remember if I have read it or not. Well, I mean, we got time. Let me just go like look at a quick chapter real quickly. I think I have. I think I have, and I think I stopped somewhere in the hundreds, maybe the 200s. I think that's when I, or like I got to the end and just never came back, something like that. I believe some of the reviews have said that it just ends up being okay-ish as time goes on. And to be honest, I'm pretty impacted by reviews. Oh, actually, speaking of reviews, how is Overgeared reviews? I'm so curious on what people say. They seem pretty positive from years ago. Man, it's hard to believe how long some of these various stories run. Oh, of course. Oh my god, we've only got down 1,000 people. Who's better? Right. And it's the same thing with a few of the books that or a few of the stories I have, is like people are like, oh, you know, as time progresses, like so and so, these things are not as good. And I'm like, I understand, but I've already committed like a large portion of my reading time, and for the most part, I find them enjoyable. Yeah, I like Overgeared. It's a long, it's a slow kind of build, but the progression system in general is just very nice. And it's rare. The author actually plans a lot of stuff ahead, which is super cool. There's lots of hints and stuff, like a lot of foreshadowing. I mean, sometimes it just slaps you in the face kind of foreshadowing, but... Oh, actually, you know what? This is a perfect time. Let me go look of Tales of the Immortal. The Immortal English translation? Yeah. JS mentioned The Gamer, which is something I think I read a while ago and then stopped. And currently I'm reading Overgeared. I saw the manga because someone. So here's here's how I operate a lot of times is I have a large folder of various websites that have all the manga that I read. And then in those manga, usually there's a comment of some kind that's like, hey, if you like this, here are like 6 other recommendations that I would give. And like the people who do that are always top tier because they're always like true. At least one or two of those 6 that are recommended are like really solid. And Overgeared was one of them. And I was like, I'm kind of in the mood. My work has, it's so funny. My work has banned a lot of websites like YouTube and Twitter and, you know, Twitch, and like various like Congregate and Armor Games and all those various things that I'd keep busy with. So I was just on a whim like, hey, are these random like manga sites I use banned? Nope, they're 100% not. So at work when I have downtime, I've been plopping manga and reading it. And then Overgeared has the very cool, and I don't know how many various other mangas do this nowadays. Maybe it's more common, but at the bottom of every chapter or every like, you know, few pages, it's like, hey, these are correlated to these few chapters. And I was like, perfect, because I will read up to the manga and then hop right into the light novel. And sure, some stuff is missed, but I like pretty looking things. I will always prefer anime to manga to light novels, just the way it is. But if there's ahead access and more content to be had, I don't mind going down the path. Oh, there is an English mod. Oh, look at this. I will have to check that out after today. Sure. Yeah, I'll just read off some of the names. So right now, I'm super into. I've strayed away from manga in particular, in terms of like that kind of reading, and strayed more to manhwa and what's the Korean? The manka? Well, whatever the Korean and Chinese styled manga. I've started to prefer those a little bit more. But I'm a personal fan of like action, adventure, cultivation-esque type, like isekai and or kind of level system. I enjoy long form types, but also if there's anything up and coming, I don't mind going on weekly releases, as a lot of stuff do. Some of the manga I have, like I have a folder here. Like I'm currently behind on Solo Leveling. Yeah. I love both of those, like Xianxia and Isekai and Level Up. Like, I'm a huge fan of RPGs, so those properly implemented into stories is pretty good. It's very easy, and this is something maybe a minor complaint about Overgeared, but I really don't read too many of the descriptions. The numbers don't really matter. It's more of the application of the numbers. So where I don't mind heavy level up kind of ideas in the game, but I'm not gonna sit down there and crunch this number means this. Like, oh, I see 1,000. That's a pretty big number. Oh, shoot. Do I have links? Just throw the names. Don't throw any links. I think I don't have links enabled. But you feel free to just copy and paste the names, and I'll pull them up on a separate browser and look them here. Some of the manga that I currently have, at least that I follow, I have the Chronicles of the Heavenly Demon, Legends of the Northern Blade, I Am Sorcerer King, Volcanic Age, Ranker Who Lives a Second Time. I'm in the manga in that one right now, but I'll probably end up going to read the light novel at some point. If you're willing to sit down and kind of deal with some growing pains at the beginning, I would 100% recommend Kingdom as a very long form, like very powerful over time kind of manga. It is very, very good. I would highly recommend it. You probably could almost skip the anime that exists. Oh, that's rough. I kind of feel bad for just reading, but I try to buy some of the manga. But like, it's really tough when everything's on site. Yeah, I'm currently up to date on Kingdom right now. It's so good. It's such a... I love the warring ages of China and such. Like, they're a fascinating time period. Rebirth of an Urban Immortal. Have I tried that one? The names are so long. I love it. Oh yeah, various places are down right now. I'm also a decent fan of rom-coms. Oop, where'd I just put that? As like supplementary content. That's not really what I go for. I mean, to be honest, I have the guilty pleasure of loving harem and the ideas of harem, but only if they're implemented like really, really good. I mean, these will all be fun stuff I look into afterwards. I mean, so far, I started reading Overgeared last week. And I read, usually, I'll go lay in bed for an hour or two every night and read. It's 1,500 chapters. And they're not particularly long chapters. But I've spent a large portion. I'm almost caught up. I don't know what the weekly... It's funny watching. You can tell when the hype for a new light novel is there, because like the first few, or the first like 100 or so pages, people were like, 25 chapters a week, 25 chapters a week. And then as time progresses, it's slowly lessened. I think now Overgear gets like 4 chapters a week or something. At least on whatever site is translating or releasing it. Yo, there totally is a fan translation for Tale of the Immortal. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so excited. I think I tried reading Azarinth Healer. Dude, Royal Road, top tier website, honestly. It's where I love... I think I tried... Where did I get... I love how they've updated to where you can see the... I might have to give it a shot again. I think there's a lot of times where I'm very easily dissuaded. But I am willing to always try again. I'm the assistant reader's view. Hey, these are all fun things I will look into later. Yo, let me go re-download Tales of the Immortal real quickly. You know what? Depending on how I feel about this league, Tales of... is it just Tales of Immortal? Will determine... I have been itching to play this game. Tale of Immortal. Oh, it is Tale of Immortal. Gotcha. Yeah, I'll give it a shot again. I think... So it's so funny. I browse a lot on trending in particular because I think it's where all the best stories end up getting up there. But occasionally I'll peek in my head in popular, and I have seen Azarinth like a few times. Oh no, I've been playing PoE for years now. So I'll have a oh hey Frog, how's it going? Where are we at? Oh my god, has this been the biggest league yet? I've never seen this number of people, right? Am I crazy? Usually you can pop in usually within 30 minutes. I guess they might be upping the server probably, hopefully soon. I have no idea how servers work, so. I mean, it is pretty crazy. I think with the mention, I mean, one, with everything, this is a pretty big league in terms of reworks, so it doesn't surprise me that a lot of people are coming back. Like I skipped the last league. I just wasn't excited. But this league, I'm a little more interested. Mostly, I love new skills. That's understandable, yeah. Last Epoch is nice. When I started playing PoE, there was only really Diablo 3, Path of Exile, and Grim Dawn. And Grim Dawn's a great solo player experience of just playing on my own time. But Path of Exile has that like driving urge to like make money, because it kind of falls in that same pattern. I think Path of Exile 2 will be the most notable ARPG release in a long time. As I think if they take some time and like revise some design idea, like currently there's a lot of people disgruntled with Path of Exile because of content bloat and the general unwillingness of devs in certain situation and a pretty heavy nerf, like heavy nerf hand, I guess. But it's at least fun. I'm never gonna be the top percent. Like, what's even the point of even trying? Whenever an Exalt drops, I'm the happiest man around. And one day I'll get a mirror. I'm approaching. Yes, it's so, the updated graphics are beautiful. At least at the time of the recent trailer, a slower take on gameplay is nice. I think it'll slowly, you know, follow this pattern of like speeding up. Also, depending on how they do things, like just a very plain and simple experience where there's not a lot going on. It's why I'm so engaged with Last Epoch so much. I haven't played it recently, but I was playing it a lot before Access of the Obelisk came out, because it's just so simple. There's not a lot of complex mechanics. There's not a lot of like remembering. There's so much shit to remember in Path of Exile now. Like, I missed one league and it feels like I'm like a year's behind. Yo, let me go. How do I search Tale of the Immortal in Steam? Yo, that's so hype. What's my best drop? My best drop that comes to mind was a Watcher's Eye with like it was a triple Watcher's Eye with 2 synergistic effects. I can't remember what they were. One of them was like precision. One of them had like the precision aura. And then another one that like had a niche in a build. I think I sold it for like 15 or 16 exalts at that time, and that was like my biggest drop known. It's actually, that was the first league where I ever did end game con. I tend to fall off and stop playing usually before any of the Uber idea, like Uber at Ziri, Uber, like all those guys. I tend to, that's kind of where I end off, because usually at that point my builds have now start requiring like super upgrades to make any progress. But once I learned how to craft, like, so the lacerate, yo, that's so cool. The lacerate gladiator build that I've ran in the past, you know, 3 or 4 leagues is like probably my best build I have. Probably not nearly as good now that Impale has, you know, changed a little bit and fallen off. But that's the stuff that's let me try at least endgame content. There's actually another game that I'd love to see translated, but I don't think, I think was it from Jianghu from Jianghu is a game where you're like a sect leader in a cultivation-esque world. I've been keeping my eye on it, hoping to see an English translation, but I have not seen that one yet. Okay, let me go find this. Yes. We start at 58K. I truly think this is the most I've ever seen. I'm like searching my memory from leagues past. I mean, my memory's awful, so but like I'm thinking like I've seen like 20,000 or 30,000 and like, you know, thousands, but never seen this much, so I don't know. Let's see. Yo, you know what we can do in the meantime? Since, you know, I love bringing out this when let's see here. Let's go to studio mode real quickly. I mean, I can give you some recommendations. Honestly, Mathel's great. Ziggy D is amazing. Oh, we could play some Nova Drift. It's been a little while, yeah. Update it real quickly. Ziggy D is an amazing resource. If you like, the biggest problem is, yeah, there's so much to go on. I think the best plan of action would just be to find a build. Like, there's plenty of builds. Just pick one up and go for that. Like, that gives you, like, sure, you're running someone else's build entirely, but you know, that's what I did for the first few years I played Path of Exile. All right, let's capture. So what are we at? We're at 52K. Oh, I need to get my controller. Where's my controller at? Actually, I can try. No, I don't want to try this game with mouse and keyboard. Oh, controller, there you are. Let me lay a little note real quickly. I could see the idea behind it, but truly to grasp it's just so hard. Like 50K. And let's pop this to here. All right, I have played Grim Dawn. Grim Dawn is a lot of fun. Roller? Okay. Time to be absolutely garbage at this game. It's been a little. Oh, we start wave 15 is right. Yeah, I loved Grim Dawn. Let's I don't know, let's just get split shot. Grim Dawn's definitely a better solo player experience, which is why I like it a little bit more sometimes. You know, for me it's like a single player game, to be honest. I just don't have the mental abilities to stream it at the same time. And it's what I was noticing as I was playing. I was like, I just can't for the life of me sit down and like properly plan out my builds in time. What is this? Plus base damage for every wild mod you have, plus 2 burn. You constantly take burn damage equal to 0.4 for every wild mod you own. Interesting. Yeah, but like I enjoy winning as well. And so like not like even like in Astronarch, like winning 1 or 2 is like, oh god, it's gonna hurt. Is fun and enough for me. But like in Monster Train, I won 1 out of like the 8 runs we did. For me, it was more frustrating than exciting. Yeah, that's there's a lot more nuance and and looking like correctly choosing your items and cards, stuff like that is way more important, and I just don't have the mental willpower. But and, you know, I'm trying to like, you know, chat as well. Regen. It's kind of why I don't play Slay the Spire as well. And Slay the Spire is less so on it. But I was like, as I was playing, it's like, man, I play so much worse. Ooh, you could never. Let's not get 5 levels yet, though. Okay, well, where are we in the queue? 50k. I'm still right. Let's have no shield. Armor stacks. Yeah, I do appreciate. I mean, in general, I love that game style philosophy of just letting the player go nuts and not like not hindering them in any way, and like that's the charm of it sometimes. Ow. It's why I really like Last Epoch, and at least, oh my god, in terms of ARPGs, letting you kind of just re-roll on the fly for little cost. Oh, you hurt. Oh, you came that way. Hey, Mook, how's it going? You might notice the title is not Nova Drift, but here we are. And that's because queue time is like outrageous. Yeah, Diablo 3 was very shallow. It made me very sad. Now, Diablo 2 Remastered looks pretty, like, you know, pretty solid, honestly. From the few few people I've seen playing it, they've kind of just let the game happen and like actually just remade it. So I'm hoping, I'm ready to give that a shot. I don't know if I'll play it on stream again, but I'll definitely at least check it out on my own time. Plating. Yeah. That's why I'm not gonna buy it or even like pretend it exists right away, because how bad Warcraft 3 was. And how much of like just an absolute mockery they made of that. Ooh. Don't fly me. And we do so little damage. Let's see here. Let's see. Keep checking where we're at in the queue, because I suspected. Okay, we're at 48k. Slowly but surely making some progress. You know, we'll take force armor just for the damage resistance. Oh, ran right into that. Let's get Discord orbs. Those are pretty nice. Honestly, I'm still vaguely interested in like finding a good story and post it, like trying to read it for whatever author. But so far, the one that I wanted to, the guy never responded, so I assume that's a no. How do we get more damage? Probably that. Oh, superpower? Superpower? Dang. I mean, besides the obvious. Holy shit. No, hit him. Let's see, who else do... So, if you want... I mean, I'll keep always recommend Al. I will always recommend The Wandering Inn. That's the... I think now at this point, it's been a year since I've been up to date, but I still... I still subscribe to it on Patreon. It's how good that story is. I don't even read it, but I still want to have my money. I've recently added another one, but I've been so entranced by Overgeared that I have yet to yet to actually read it, or yet to like get back to reading my normal. I'm gonna be as soon as I'm done with Overgeared, I'm gonna have like a week or two worth of reading to do, which is exciting. Catch up on. Bye. I've not been re-rolling. I've been so just happy with this build. Oh yeah, let's get efficiency. Okay, where are we at? 45k? 46k. Holy crap! I don't remember. If I had known, I would have popped in way earlier. But maybe that happened last league. I don't remember the league. I think I started the league late last time, anyways. I guess technically we'll be starting it pretty late, considering it's kind of be like 5:30, I guess, until we actually get in. Let's re-roll this. Yes, that seems really good. What's this guy start with? Ah, yes, the then he gets his beam. And then he brings his balls out. And it instantly hit me. Look at these. Hey, what are you doing? I got absolutely trounced. We are in queue to play Path of Exile. Where are we in queue at? I can update. We're at 45K. To get in. So the best part, especially about a league start, is we might get in and the game might crash right away and we have to requeue. So right now we're playing Nova Drift while we wait. I could change my game title, but I'm lazy. And that's how I live my life. Yeah, basically the service can only handle so many people coming in at one time, from what I understand. And we're waiting to log in, basically. Since it is an online game. It's basically an action RPG. You level up, you kill monsters. New league. So every 3 months, give or take, there is what is called a league where a whole new set of stuff is like new skills are added. There's a whole new theme behind the whole build. It resets the entire. So in Path of Exile, the economy is pretty important in terms of like yeah, it's basically a patch and then an econ reset. The entire philosophy of Path of Exile is anything, all the items you can spend like on your equipment to like make equipment better, you can sell. So the whole economy is this usable based economy, and that refreshes every league. And eventually it goes back to like the main system, like the main Phantom Strike. Oh, okay, there's that one, okay. But like, I don't ever play the main bit of it. Oh, we're dead. I didn't realize I was solo HP. Whoops. And particularly this, I think this league has, seems like its highest launch ever. I want to try to make a dart one. I can aim. Yeah, basically imagine it's a patch. It's a big patch. That's the best way to put it. As you said. Aiming is tough with me. But I'm now too stubborn. Okay, that one went much better. Oh, who do we want? I kind of want probably engineer. We want to get as many of these stacks as possible. You're already getting that guy? I can't believe we killed him. That was some good shooting. Where is our ally? Yes. So what was the... I didn't look at the full details. I know there was a patch. Was it just like a quality of life patch mostly? I think there's some stuff. Oh no. I cannot remember the full details. Ah, perfect. Please die. Thank you. I appreciate you listening. We want interceptor? Yes. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we don't want wingman. Alright. Should be pretty good now. Don't let him get around you. No! Oh, get out. I was so close. Oh, and more people are spawning. Just kill him. Please. Ow. Alright, now we start needing to... I'm gonna start getting more projectiles now. Or double tap. Probably more projectiles, though. Bigger projectiles and more projectiles. I think the bigger the projectiles are in this weapon, the the more damage they do. Alright, quick pause, though. Let's see where we're at. We're at 41k, so we've made a little bit of progress. Stop giving me these guys. Actually, these guys are fine. It's the other guys that are the problem. I think we absolutely crushed this guy. Wow. Last time we had this build, we absolutely crushed this guy. Not the case as much this time. These things die? There we go. I was so close to both of them. So close on all of them. Jeez. Perfect. Let's get elegant since these guys are dying pretty frequently at this time. Yo, thanks for subscribing. Was that also earlier today? For you, YouTube. Make your notification system better. You know, every time somebody comments, I get 2 messages. I don't know why. I'm such an idiot. I don't know why I thought I could just face tank that. Alright, okay, we're at 38k. Let's update this again. I'll just do like 35k because it's easy. And it looks nicer. Alright, let's try, I haven't tried it yet, but I guess we can try mouse and keyboard. And see if it feels any better. How do I... Oh, you go with this. Or I could go A and D. Okay, interesting. You can just play mouse. You don't even need the keyboard aspect. Oh, the one difference is the the turn rate is not. How do I level up? Space. Oh, let's do or that again. And then let's engineer. Engineer's just too much fun. Why have I been playing with the keyboard? This feels so much better already. Or the controller, I mean. I've been making this mistake the entire time. The stubbornness in me, of course. I am, if not stubborn. I tried League of Legends like multiple times. I could not get into it. It's too fast paced. At least, in my, like, those tends to be more strategic in my mind. And League is a lot about like skill and reaction time, and I don't have the reaction time nor the skill. I tried, I think, 2 separate occasions to play, and I had like friends to play with as well. Also, it kind of feels bad to be like really good at one MOBA and just get stomped on in another. Targeting more bigger shots. Missed. Want double tap? No, I don't really tap. I think had I chosen League at first, I would have enjoyed it way much more. I have just too much time in Dota, and I enjoy the complexities of Dota too much. And my reaction time is only falling as I get older. And League is very much a lame dominance, like, reaction time, where Dota has, like, all the super low cooldowns. Or the super high stuns, low cooldowns kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean, my friend's the same way. I tried to get him in Dota, he tried to get me in League, and we said we'd compromise, basically. And, neither one of us could really switch. This guy's a pain in the butt with this weapon. Oh, there's two of them. Again. Which one was Wild Rift? Changed. Channeling. Charge shot's pretty good. I just now have to click a lot more. Riftlands sounds very familiar. I don't know if I personally played it, but I think if I looked at what it's about, I'd be like, ah, yeah, I've seen this game. Mobile MOBAs sound like an awful decision. Not gonna lie. Like, wait, is it a, or it might not be a MOBA. I don't know what the plan, but like, wouldn't you just, like, what happens you have to go? You just leave? Is it really? That's impressive. Can we do damage now? What, he died from that? The burn damage, man. Oh, we do so much burn damage. Also, I find it really weird that the right click is bound to shoot. It like it actually boggles my brain. Yeah, this one, engineer with this. Once we get our guys that have the engineer build, this one's very superior in my experience and my life. Doesn't get this much use ever. Yeah, the Q is crazy. Where are we at now? We're at 27k. What did I pick there? I pressed space. I should have pressed reroll. What did I grab? Okay, thrust, whatever. It started at 50k. We've been I've been in queue for almost an hour. I keep saying this because I don't know if anyone knows the answer. Oh, so good. But I don't think this is normal. I'm curious if the other streamers got in earlier. They probably did. I don't know when the queue actually opened. It opens at a specific time. I was too busy playing. I should have just kept playing across the obelisk. Right. Here we go. Interceptors. The first good, first step to a good upgrade now. Yeah. It was 50k before. We started at 58k. Oh, run. Oh, we got out. Wow, that was so cool. We beat in normal mode. I've tried to beat New Game Plus and lost to the first boss. So we're gonna when we play next time, we're gonna start leveling up some of the new characters to give them a shot and see if we can't beat New Game Plus. First boss is very hard. I think it's a good decision though. They've oh god, right into it. They've really laid back on the normal mode. Yeah, I definitely can. Sorry. I'm so used to playing this game now. I'll explain the choices and what they do when I snag them. Okay, so right now we have a lot of our idea will be to go super heavy into our interceptors because our interceptors now have our own weapons. But first we're gonna get focus fire, which will lower the spread a little bit of our shots. So before they were like we shooting in every direction, but now we're a little bit more focused. No problem. As you can see right now, the interceptors will be our main form of damage later. I mean, we also do damage, but they will be the ones doing more. Ooh. Oh, so this one's really good. So wild mods is what the most recent like few things have been about. You'll see like these called rare wild mods compared to some of these that are just like normal names. So this one, the next time we choose a wild mod, we get 3 of them instead of 1. And there's a very specific mod we are looking for. And I'll make note of it when it pops up. It's a rarer one for sure. So annoying. Let's see. That's pretty crazy. No thank you. We'll grab turrets as well. They're not crazy by themselves, but once we get them a few upgrades, they're pretty nice. Oh, get out of oh, that's so dangerous. Okay, R is reroll. Let's look at that. Ah, here it is. This is what I'm looking for. This gives us more projectiles, but slowers a lot of stuff. But we now get this 3 times. So we will now have like 8 projectiles per shot. Scary, which is crazy. And not only will we, but also our we're dead. We're alive. But also our allies will start. Where are we? Oh, yo, I could be famous. I'll remove that after. Yo, why is this guy so crazy? He usually just dies. Usually everything dies in 1 hit. We're kind of a little bit slow on the build this time. Alright, let me quickly just block that. Yo, congrats! Are you still like in the process of moving in, or you just purchased it and now you get the process of moving in? We can't get something better here. There's a lot going on here. Oh, nice. Is it the, like... I have no idea how old you are, so is this, like, first big idea, or you've been living at a place for a little while now? Wait, did you say first? Yeah, you bought yourself a flag today. Run. Gotcha. All that fun jazz. Open your face. I'm currently living at home and probably will be for the next few years. Alright, let's get some more upgrades. Yeah, okay, yep. Nice. That is a pretty big deal. I'm currently in the position where it's just like financially best for me to not not move out. So until that changes, until that changes. Oh, let's get 3 plating. Plating is great since it actually just reduces damage by a flat amount, which is pretty important. Wait, my experience. Everything's dead. Oh, we're in. Okay, give me a second. I gotta delete some old characters real quickly. I can't delete old characters? The operation requires you to be, it requires the account to be logged in. I'm logged in? Wait a second. I can't delete my character. Ah. I've disconnected. It's cruising this time. It's going down by like thousands, so we'll keep doing this until. Does this when you quit, does it save mid-run? I can't remember. Probably not, but that's okay. We might die to this guy anyways. This guy's rough. Okay, we're back at 10K. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do it. Shouldn't be much longer now, though. Well, these guys give so much experience. All this juicy stuff. We're so slow. Oh, we're so much slower when we're... Oh, we might lose here. Let's level up real quick. Let's, like damage stuff. I'll get Juggernaut too. He dodged me, what a mad lad. He's gonna start doing his charge. Powers. I keep forgetting. Hey, you know what? It's a good comparison. It's called Nova Drift. It's a kind of roguelike-esque. Oh. Ooh, that was very close. We got him. All right, let's check out. Okay, we can delete. Okay, we'll end that off there. That's a pretty good. We'll just close it off. That's a pretty good time. Abort run. Tis fine. Tis fine. But we can now actually play Path of Exile. Let me capture the game real quickly. Let me turn the sound back on. Did I turn the sound back on or just this? No, I did. Okay, so we're not doing Soul Self-Bound because I'm not a mad lad. We're going Templar.
You swore sinew and soul to serve God and the order of the Templar.
Reap your tiny souls.
You built life upon faith.
Krat's for real now.
It asunder with one sinful blow. And is that not the?
It sounds a little bit loud. Oh, it's been so long. Oh, you know what sucks? You'll see all my various skills and stuff, and the bottom are
even death gives no solace in this tortured land.
Are set up on like weird keys, like 369. Like, why would anyone ever do that? I don't have my old mouse anymore. Oh, I didn't get new loot filters either. Okay, we'll do we'll get to loot filters in a bit. Yep, we start from the beginning. You start fresh at the league. Everyone starts at level 1, but you get new fun stuff. Oh, they're still loud. Don't chuck that. We're playing softcore because hardcore is like over my skill level.
My mana is spent.
And patience level. Does PoE have a streamer mode? I can't remember. If I was super efficient, I'd just run by these guys. No, not like a. It's like a, almost like a. Oh, the whole theme of this idea, this league as they call it, basically every 3 months, everyone resets. Someone's already at the belly of the beast. That's crazy. And with that comes fresh characters. So as the economy, like as the game is played longer, you know, item drops and value changes on items and so on and so forth. So this is like
company just yet.
An entirely new start. I have not explained this well at all. There's like a new patch. Everyone starts from the same spot. Everything is reset.
Farewell.
What level 28? No, purifying flame.
Farewell.
You'll see this massive treat. Don't worry about it. Don't think too hard. So you can.
While we live, we have left.
And then once I get some items, it'll be easier to explain when I have actual. Like points to contest that. me, the biggest reason why I ever stopped
What in God's
is
name is that smell?
no, you're fine. I'm not explaining it well at all. It's a fresh start. So imagine in WoW, as you start, rare. As the game progresses, certain items drop, and you know, the longer, like I imagine, the longer it goes on, certain items lose value because they're no longer as good, or become like more common. That happens in Path of Exile. So there'll be a lot of items that are like super rare early on that are just not worth it, and they cost like no money at all. But when a league starts, the pricings are everywhere. You can get super lucky, get some crazy rare item drops. Currency fluctuates crazily. To give you an idea, the entire game is balanced with a thing called chaos,
My prayers are
which
thus
is
answered.
it's a item that lets you re-roll rare modifiers. So like this item is rare because it's yellow, and it has a set of a large set of mods. So like here's like a white item where it's just the item, and of course there's also magic as well. Oh, here's our first league thing.
Approach, challenger.
So the main league, as you'd call it, is completely segregated from this league. So you cannot trade with people from the main league. Okay, what do we got here? So this is the this is the league. We're probably not going to interact with it too much early. But the whole gist of this league is whatever that's going to be about. I kind of vaguely looked at it. I don't really know its whole thing. I just wanted to read it real quickly. So at some point, a lot of the higher level players will create new characters, and with all their new money, they will end up making a stronger character than before. But yeah, it's a big control into, because the main game economy is so vastly different. We are going Templar to start off with. Now this, I'm gonna show you the skill tree, and you're gonna be overwhelmed, and you're gonna question why would you want starting positions. You'll see in a second here. Let me kill Hamrake real quick. Oh yeah, it's on semi-strict. So we start as Templar, who starts over here. Every single class, each one of these big circles is the starting point of another class. So Templar's here. I think Gladiator's here. Or not Gladiator. So on and so forth. There's a lot going on here. The biggest gist is these guys have different endgame builds. Oh, look at that lag. Oh, dude, it's the town. The town lag's so bad.
God hasn't abandoned us.
Is there anything else here?
Yes?
We want Arcane Surge.
Farewell.
The main gist is all of your skills are put on these gems. And then it lets you use the skill. We quickly did a quest because it gets us this movement speed flask, which speeds up the early game a significant bit. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's as as people will say, it's very overwhelming.
Challenger.
Sure.
Your enemies hasten.
How tough is this? Incredibly.
Favorable result. Now
Okay, we'll
you
take our
face the
reward.
safe choice. The future holds further challenges. Count on it.
I have no idea what your profile pic looks like. I assume if you spent 20 hours on it, it will look very nice. Has a lot of time and effort. I was playing an Aura bot. Yeah, our game plan is to cruise by the leveling as soon as possible. The leveling aspect is, I think, the weakest part of this game. And the only reason I think that is because I've been doing this for like 5 or 6 years now. So the leveling grind is not fun. Not as fun as it used to be. Our game plan is to level up quickly, kill any of the blue guys along the way, get to our main skill, which is Reap, while doing all the various side quests we need to. How do I even get to? Let's see here.
Farewell.
I think we want Holy Flame Totem as well. I think that's fast leveling.
Stay sharp.
Reap, yes, R-E-A-P.
The path becomes clearer with each bloody step.
Is this what the build looks like? Did I go the right path? I did. Good. Once we get our skill at 28, which is level 28, somewhere in the round of Act 2, I'll probably be... Yeah, if the skill name was Rape, I probably wouldn't... I would not be comfortable playing it on stream. Also, I think there'd be a like crazy amount of backlash. Yeah, we were reminiscing about Overwatch the other day about the whole tracer thing. I don't remember exactly the details, but ooh, guys. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. We've been getting into Overwatch. You're so small. We've been playing Overwatch recently, and mostly because I have a group of 6. Good. So like that's pretty exciting to actually have like a crew of people to play with. Is that Act 6? Is that Act 6? You'll see on the left. How crazy the top guys are. Okay, there's Ledge. We'll get this portal for Ledge since we're here. I would as well. I suspect that probably won't be the case. Maybe not at the beginning, maybe they'll try for it in later time, but I do like the little events they have out though. That's pretty fun. All I know is I could deal with Junkrat not ever existing.
My mana is spent.
Riot Square. What act? I don't think I ever remember. That's really fun. That's not what I'm thinking it is, but. Oh, I need to get dash. We're so slow. Oh, I can get rid of this Q thing. Get out of here, Q. I forgot about that. Yeah, my parents. Maybe not like the nuances of it, but they get the gist.
The single round
Some
challenge
Alex.
returns.
Excuse me, I'm reading. All the lag. All the lag. Oh, it's so bad. Increased movement speed? Yeah, give me increased movement speed.
Lightning gives little warning.
Yo. Okay, we'll accept our reward.
The expected choice.
Move speed, an important early game item to find. Just like another thing that speeds up early game. So the the gist of this league is risk reward. Basically, when we come across that weird statue with the guy who tells us stuff, we're given a choice of here is some negative effects that happen in this area, and then here is what you'll get for killing enemies in this area and completing that. So you do that. If once you've completed enough, killed enough enemies, he'll come back and be like, hey, you can take what you were looking at, or you can do it again, giving yourself a harder challenge, but you get another reward. And that's why we kept like freezing and unfreezing there. We beat the current challenge, and he's like, hey, here's some more stuff you can take. And, you know, as you sit there longer and longer, not only do the enemies get stronger, but the effects get worse. That's this league in a nutshell.
You managed to kill it. I've traveled.
Oh, Jesus, man. The town. The town is a tradable area. We can trade with other players. And it tends to... Oh, actually, we should equip all of our good stuff. Reap your tiny souls. We have cosmetics we can equip. Oh, that's gonna cause so much lag. Give me my frogs. Yeah, so let me go kill some guys. Early on, loot is not important. So for the most part, I don't really care for it. There are certain things we will pick up. Usually around maybe the 6th or 7th act is when I'll like sit down and see what I have, because around that time is when you start feeling the problems of not picking any items up. Also speed. Picking up loot is slow, and we are fast. Where do I go next here? That way. At some point we will, so there's so much loot in this game that you have to filter out the loot. So at some point we will get a higher tier loot filter, so we don't see like half the stuff that's showing up. I'll put you guys here.
My mana is spent.
Yeah, we're in. How much damage? Is it worth our time? Not really, but we'll kill him. They're my favorite pet because they hop so fast. Look at their little hops go.
I expect a better
A ring.
performance.
What damage is this? Is this fire? Oh, mixture. A spell. I've never actually used Purifying Flame. Yeah, spell. I don't want that. We're going the new item is Reap.
Go for at least the 3rd round this time.
I don't care for this right now. Which is level 28. So we're testing out the new skill. And then we're gonna convert it all to fire. And then go for double stacking of both physical and spell with the assistance of Battle Mage. He did indeed mock us, and I told him to F right off. Nice.
Your humble servant thanks you, my lord.
I grabbed the wrong one. No, I grabbed the right one. Nice. I mean, I guess it didn't matter. So the things that get pog-champed about is when you hear a loud noise and something shiny appears. You throw pog-champ in the chat. That means something good dropped.
I've been waiting.
Usually, the most exciting thing to drop right now would be like an exalted orb. Do we have to, I don't know if we have to talk to her. Dude, don't worry, I'll go, yes, or something crazy, so. No, you're fine. It's unlikely we're gonna see one for a few hours. But I'm streaming now, so
In this cage,
the game will
evil
bless me with
calls at the
RNG.
bars and howls for freedom.
Or something like that. GGG plays me big bucks, or I pay GGG big bucks to give me good drops, so. Kidding. In case you did. It's a bit of a meme. Super luck. I mean, if I get like a mirror, I think I would probably be set for the league. Actually, probably the worst time to ever get a mirror is like in the beginning of the league, because it really has no use. Forever technically, like there's no end to it. Generally speaking, once we reach like level 80-ish is when stuff starts slowing down. That's usually like 15-ish hours if you're, you know, a normal human being and not not trying to compete at the top. I think if you know what you're doing, you can get to the end game fairly quickly. Maybe 15 hours is too much, but it's a decent sum of time. Maybe it's been a while since I've played PoE, so my time scale. I mean, I never really record myself being like, how fast can I make it to maps? Yeah, but I can put up to like, you know, a good 50 to 60 hours per league if I'm enjoying it. I guess this will be the best tale of time to see how fast it takes to get me to end game. Yeah, not really. The biggest thing that you start grinding for, is it really? Interesting. That's been a while since any sort of boss farming in the actual axe was noteworthy. The only thing you ever did was farm the initial axe so you could get Starforge or whatever that one item was that dropped in the first act. What you got for me?
Expect a better
A chance?
performance.
Sure. Why not?
Light lurks within you.
Oh. These guys get pretty solid experience.
Slay them amongst the flames.
See how crazy this gets. Oh, we just have to survive. Oh shit. This is a good ring.
The flames race toward you.
Go clutch level up. Classic. Okay, well. Did the servers just die? The servers just died, I think. I think the servers just died. Fs. Let's go. The servers are dead now. There we go. Well, at least we got back into the queue. Ah, I miss Yield Path of Exile. Thankfully, I'd rather have these crashes in the early game compared to the late game, because if you crash in late game, some content is just, you have to restart it. Nothing quite like fighting, like opening a map and then just instant crashing. Oh my god. We made it and then we lost it. Yeah, I've been scammed. You know what sucks? I can't mess with my settings while I'm here. Wait, what is this? Corrupt soul, divine flesh, eternal youth, everlasting sacrifice, immortal ambition, and vow pact. Those are all keystone abilities. I mean, basically, any of these items are items I'll never see because their all drop rates are like minimal. Hey, we're back in. Let's go. You can see the flood of people go back as well. We were pretty far back. Server really crashed.
Go for at least the
Yo,
third
fusing
round this time. Vengeance is cold indeed.
Fusions are pretty good early on. I'll just take this board.
So be it.
I'd rather not
As disappointing as it is.
crash again. Nice little stack of blues here. Man, I'm legitimately so excited that Tales of the Immortal has a fan translation going on right now. I might be playing that tomorrow. I might play Across the Obelisk and do a run because I've been having a dude. That game's so good. Why is that game so good? And then might check out Tale of the Immortal and get sucked in. I'm probably not only that, so me and my friend are, oh, by the way, hey, at 500 we'll play chess at some point, but in the meantime, me and my friend have give me this brutal shot, please, have committed to learning some openings in chess. And so each week we're gonna try to study a new opening, or at least, like, you know, a very general idea, get like the ideas and themes behind. We're like both garbage, so like but it's mostly just studying, sitting down studying. So this week we're studying the Karo Khan. Ooh, artisan. That's pretty good, honestly. But I have a feeling I'm gonna get trounced, that I'm not gonna have too much time to actually study it. Wonder if Afro's playing PoE. So you can't play PoE co-op, and it's what all the top people basically. They're, as in like a lot of games, there's someone that can have auras, like you can reserve your mana. Basically say, you know, I don't want this I can't use this portion of my mana, but I get some benefits. And one of them, usually the top teams run aura bots. So they run someone who has all their mana reserved and basically all their life reserved, so that the other person doesn't have to. It saves them some skill points and such.
Heretic in Rayclast, but I don't think you'll like it.
But you can play co-op. It's just it's not really, this game's not really great with co-op, I feel. Also, they also do stay up for like 20 some hours to play. I don't got that willpower in me. Nor do I actually have the time either.
Echoes from the stones.
And one of the first bosses, not like the actual act boss, but definitely a mini boss. I'm very excited to go fight. Oh, did I not hit E? Go fight the first boss and just, or the first main. Oh, that's so loud. 1 second, sorry. Excuse me, sir.
Rest now, tormented soul. Make sure I never miss an item filter sound.
Oh man, I can't. I mean, I'm so rusty. I should have prepared and gotten a loot filter. Oh my. While what do we want? We want. What skills do we want? I have the build up here. Where's that? Did I accidentally close the build? No, it's here. I'll be very sad if I accidentally closed my build. Well, not my build, but the build I'm going to be running. I don't think I need anything here. Let's just grab combustion support. It works right now.
Take care.
Oh, look at this. Filters have changed up a little bit. Oh, they've really changed these. Okay. Ooh, what are those next scarabs? Interesting. Yo, why does that guy look so cool? What the fuck?
Stay sharp out there.
Oh, we do want vitality. We also want clarity. You have it? No,
Stay
okay.
sharp out there.
That is some expensive looking items.
While we live, we are blessed.
We're not gonna use vitality yet. Okay, I can also change these keybinds. I need to change. Where are my keybinds? Input. Just change you for now. Mouse 5. You to mouse 6 or 4. Not like this. Don't do it to me. Don't do it. Oh. Like finally getting a movement skill? Finally? Or something else finally? The way? Ah, perfect. First go. What you got for us?
Quick.
Nothing. Later on, we'll interact with the League stuff more.
I must have time to gather my will.
Right now, it's too strong for us. Was I going the right way? You know, honestly, the biggest thing I've appreciated is you set up the stash tab in your the main league, or like the persistent, and then it copies the settings over. So I don't have to spend a good 30 minutes each league re-optimizing my setup. That was probably the having to rename everything and such a small little thing, but I think that happened 2 or 3 leagues ago.
This is a mortuary for lost children, hidden from the eyes of their father.
We missed the using the portals like right there. Ah, here it is. That's where Fairgraves is. Wait, can this finally spawn to the other way? I don't think it wasn't last league. It was at least 2 leagues ago. So I didn't play last league, but it was in the last league, or it was in the league I was in previously. Maybe they've optimized it more. I mean, they've changed. I do like They also optimized it in a sense of like when you just push things in your inventory that are currency, it puts them to the correct tab right away, which is also so nice. Because before you had to manually go to it and then input it. It was tedious. I can't believe we found this right away with like no enemies. Or maybe it did happen in the last league and I just, the few bits that I played it, I sat down and set it up. I don't know.
However will you match that last incredible performance?
I skipped you last time, dude. Don't, that was so condescending too. Don't come at me with that tone. Alright, what's next on our build? We go all the way to this. Actually, the way? Yo, I've never used Purifying Flame, but it's actually a fun little skill. It was recommended to use this to level up with until you can get Reap.
I must have time to gather my will.
Actually, we don't need to kill the boss here. Just... Oh, hello, what are you here?
This should be quick.
Weird. There's a lot of rare items chosen.
Please understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly.
Yeah. Speak a little bit faster. We got things to do. I don't have time for your inane rambling. Unable to connect to the achievement server. That's worrying. Don't do it. Wow. Actually stomped.
Temptation may turn even the noblest of men.
Okay, I need to start looking for a wand to actually get spell damage. Because that'll be our best scaling. Probably for the foreseeable future. Until we get our unique item. So, if like I said, the link to the build is in the description. So. F. My sounds, things look good. Thank God we have that, that portal right there. The woes of League Starter. Ugh. I think it's just, once again, so many players. Yeah, by the time we reach endgame, there'll be a patch out that should fix most of these, or at least slow them down a bit. Oh wow, this queue is slow. I mean, faster than it was before, but I shouldn't have equipped Nova Drift. Feels bad, man. 525,600 crashes. How many crashes you have in starting a new league? It happens every time. 525,600 crashes. How do you measure a league? I'm curious what the lay Reddit is saying. I'm sure it'll be the same as it always says. Yo. Okay, guys, we gotta get to 100 viewers as soon as possible because streamers get the privilege of skipping queues. That's gonna turn some heads. Oh my god, I see what Mathel is wearing. That's another person I'd recommend. He's the chillest dude to go watch some streams about. Hey GGG, I'm a streamer. Can I get my queue skipped? I don't mind waiting. I would. I mean, I'm down for some privileges. I wonder if they got notified in advance. That's something you probably wouldn't want just to rust on a person. Please don't. Yes, we're in. Back to the grind. It's a
See you soon.
slightly slower grind. Whoa, what was this? Unable to parse parameter for base type rule. No base types found matching blood. Oh, that must be a oh, okay, that's the that must be the loot filter. It hasn't adjusted the.
This should be quick.
Adjusted to the new. Oh, actually, my loot filter's still old, so it's the old loot filter, not the new one. Maybe next time I'll crash, I'll go find NeverSync's filter and download the new one and get that installed. a good noise. So basically, until the Act 6, I'm not gonna be too particular on. God. Too particular on my skill gems. Here we go again on the login screen. Okay, now my frames are dying. everything's turned around. No, we're back. Just for a second. I mean, it's not like there's much to be seen here. Oof. This is the worst league start I've had. Usually I've you know, one or two crashes here or there, but nothing this bad. Let's yo, I'd like to play the game, please. Oops. Click. Don't click the button. It brings up the web page. Okay, let me try exiting and come back in. Maybe there's been a patch out already. Nope. No patch. Just a dream. Oh, we're pretty low in this queue. But we're not moving in the queue. Oh, what the heck? There's 42 million people. How did I queue at 42 million? Is that the true number? There's no way that's the true. Wait. 100,000 million. Oh, what is this number? 100,000. Why can't I see? Where's the million? Million, 10 million, 100 million, billion. We got 4.2 billion people to go. Don't worry, we'll get there sooner or later. What is this? What is this? Oh, Shit, this might be is this what is someone maybe they're DDoSing the servers? Nope, other people are getting this as well. $424,900 billion. How many players? Yeah, we got a few minutes. Don't worry. Should be less than like 45 seconds now. We're in. Okay, definitely a glitch. A craft glitch. Never mind, we're back. Yeah. Dead. Oh, let's get Neversink while this is downloading. Well, downloading while we're queuing here. Just the bare minimums, nothing too crazy. I love every few leagues a new standard of items is added with Neversink. We've reached uber super strict. Oh my god. Okay, let's quickly do this. Yeah. Is it UI? Yeah, it's show folder. I find the folder here. Yeah, here's Steam. Wait, did that update properly? Yo, refresh. Definitely not the same name. Ah, there it goes. There it goes. All right, we'll do semi-strict to start with. Okay, where are we at in the queue? 4K. I believe we can make it in the game. Can look at these for the 5th time though. Wait, can modified while corrupted? What is this? A hat? What? Oh, look at this cool thing. Chaos resistance is 0. Honestly, it's probably better. That's better than my chaos resistance will ever be. My chaos resistance usually sits at a nice, clean -60 throughout the entire game. Oh my god. Just end me now. Oh, I don't want to. I don't want to know how quickly we crash. It'll hurt my soul to see the final result. It'll be like 5 minutes. I mean, we're gonna make it to end of Act 1 eventually. Maybe today. What'd you do for 5 hours? Well, I queued. And then I occasionally made some progress. Okay, I press the play button. Do we go play the game or do we go back to the main screen? Oh, we're in. Charge, quickly. Run. Why are you so zoomed in? What happened to that? Oh, I must have, tap zoom. I must have hit that on accident. Honestly, nothing. You've missed nothing. We've been queuing and crashing. And then we queued some more. This is the first time in like 15 minutes that we got. I mean, we did sit in a 4.2 billion queue, so that was pretty exciting. I don't think I'll ever see that again. Oh, acceleration shrine, nice. For speed. Oh my god, why is that so loud? That does not need to make that noise. Here.
This should be quick.
Okay, I'm gonna turn that down a bit. We're gonna be making that noise for a blacksmith whetstone.
This is neither the time nor the place.
And the game telling me I haven't logged in.
We are blessed. While we live.
My favorite one is like, you haven't logged in yet, so we're taking you back to the main screen. But I logged in to get here? Well, we'll probably complete Act 1 as long as we don't crash within the next like 5 minutes. So here's hoping. Maybe. I'm not too certain on who voice acts everything in here. Tidal Island, is that X8? Okay, first boss, first face tank. That is a good catch. I would have not noticed that. Oh, I wonder why I didn't get a, Oh yeah, there's the travels to the ship. Okay, we'll do that after we kill, after we kill Mervil. That was... When did that get rolled back? Did that happen last time? Must have happened last time.
I must have time to gather my will.
I mean, we'll always look at one of these.
Oh, but
You never
however
know.
will you match that last incredible performance?
Wait, those are good boots. Resistance, movement speed, we'll take it.
Lightning descends.
I wonder if all the, what are you? Oh, you're just a freaking... Oh, ring? I'll take a ring.
The storm comes swiftly.
Thanks for giving me time to kill these blues. Another ring? Yeah, keep making these runes bigger.
Always strikes twice.
Does it just keep going? You can see everyone logging in. Okay, we'll take our rewards. Oh, okay, you can see what you've gotten. Okay, that's
The
cool.
safe choice.
Yeah, we didn't have any rings on. Better. Okay, I'm liking the gist of this league so far. I like the idea behind it. Hey, mister, your will's calling? Just come get it real quick. He's asking for you.
It is not true, faith!
Don't mind me. Just, smacking away. Our damage is so pitiful.
Dinner served, children!
Whoa. Is that a new voice? I've never heard that voice line. Or I guess I've never paid attention to the voice line before. Ow. Just take my soul. Oh. Just want to kill Merle. I gotta do that fight all over again. Of course, the game, I was too powerful. The game had to crash to save your souls. We're at the end of Act 1. It's slow progress, but we're gonna make it sooner or later. Hanging head in shame? You said gagging head, yes. And that's adult only activities. Oh my god. Oh, okay, wait, then. Oof. I mean, I think Evil, did you play last league? Or did anyone else play the leagues? I feel like 58k is a pretty substantial queue. And it went up to 100k, right? Like, I don't remember other leagues having this high of a number. Gotcha. There's nothing quite like mistyping and then mistyping again. Do they have an ETA of when this server is gonna be up? Gagging head in shame. Let's go Twitter. I'm testing it. All right. We're vaguely back. But, you know what I've been slowly searching for? Ugh. I wonder where we're going to end up here. Will we make it to end of Act 1? That is the question. Is it possible to beat Act 1 today? I think I'll give a game another hour. If the stability issues haven't been succinct at in an hour's time, I'll probably just end it off and come back tomorrow when things will be probably more stable. And I might take a little break and then switch over to no kink shaming. Switch over to Tales of the Immortal, since I see that game now has a translation that's usable in English, and I have been eyeing that game for a long time. Yeah, this is a pretty sizable update. A lot of stuff got reworked, so I think a lot of the old user base that might have not been as I didn't play last league. I mean, I played 30 minutes at the beginning of last league. I streamed it for 30 minutes and just never got more. Actually, last league launched, I don't remember having nearly as many issues.
The single round challenger returns.
I mean, the good thing with this is we get to keep re-rolling that. So one day there'll be something nice in there, and then the game will crash and we'll lose it. Oh boy. If I have a feeling, is in roughly 5 minutes time, the game's gonna crash again. Because if it's it looks like the servers are crashing based on user amount. So once everyone gets back in, it's just gonna keep crashing. Unless they fix it in the meantime. Oh, dude, congrats! When Cyrus first came out, I think I completed all the way to 10, or whatever the max. I think 10's the max.
Must have time to gather
Is Cyrus
skill.
better? Is he still really annoying with his giant death balls of insta-kill? I know the league that I played the most last time, he wasn't nearly as bothersome. but I didn't really attempt him anymore. Oh, dude, my first kill, I got so lucky. I got one of the exalted orbs from them.
Challenger return. Lightning.
I got the one of the conquerors exalts. That was super good. 9 max now. Okay. Wait, do I have?
Safe choice.
No, I lost the good rings. Whatever. Oh yeah, because there's eight paths. Right. Yeah, I played him a lot on the first when he first came out, and then we are cruising. And then didn't really push it last time. Excuse me. Leave. So bugger off with your slow. You know, I at least want to get to Reap today. I'd love to see how Reap feels.
True face! Dinner is served.
Which should be somewhere Act 2, Act 3. Act 3, I think. Because Clarissa has it. Act 3.
Your flesh is ours!
Don't die. I mean, I guess I could die. It doesn't matter. I mean, same. Act 3, Act 2. Okay. Ridiculous. Okay, that's pretty quick. I do wonder. I have no idea what goes into having stable servers. But it is quite annoying that it's a reoccurring issue every league. You know, Elastic Puck has been very nice. The game doesn't crash. There's no content bloat to where like everything's overwhelming. It's so clean. It's so clean and like not crazy complex that it's a breath of fresh air. Now, I think the more I play it, I feel like it's in a completely different realm of Path of Exile. But I think it'll be... Hey, we did it.
A woman corrupted beyond humanity. I must cure this plague.
It'll be
before it sickens
best
all of God's
compared
creation.
when Path of Exile 2 comes out. That'll be the big, I think, compare point of...
This
I still have the
forest,
R flame, I do.
so
Of
twisted.
when, like, how
Pray that I
how different the games are.
You match that last incredible
The
performance.
overlapping voice lines. Because it's really hard to be angry at Path of Exile, and I have put just so much time into it. Like, the game is
must
good.
have time to gather my will.
It just, I have put so much time into it that I don't know. You can talk to people online. I turned off chat. I have not tried to play it as a single player experience, but I suspect you should be able to.
Be kind.
This is neither
Hopefully.
the time nor the place.
Let's go kill what's his face. Yo, where's our skelly boy? He's probably this way. Or not? Where is he? Yeah, I'm gonna check this out.
This should be quick.
We're here. He's usually right by the portal. Is it really up here? Did I just like not go far enough? No, he's up here. No. Where's this motherfucker at? I don't got time to spare. Who knows when the servers will crash next? Yeah, right now, it's basically a solo self-found experience, but they are planning to add trading and multiplayer in. I don't know. I haven't played it offline ever, or like, have ever noticed if I went offline and played it. Yo, where is this? What the heck? Where's my free skill point? I think that's they're working on. That's their next big update. Oh, at some point they're gonna be adding it in. Are you seriously right here? No, it's just more of these things. He is right here. What the heck? What is the spawn?
Please understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this.
Yo, thanks for hanging on by. Have a good night's rest. I don't know if I'll be playing this tomorrow or not. Will depend on how it goes. Oh yeah, the frames have said goodbye. No, Comcast, you're supposed to be better than this. Actually, probably not the case.
Temptation may turn even the noblest of men. I should take heed.
Oh my god. Okay, I think that might have been me this time. I just killed Hulk. I just killed him. Okay, hopefully we don't roll back to the end of Act 1. Hopefully we still have Act 1 completed. Yo, frames, what the Foul? Okay, here's the deal. If I have to re-kill Mervil, I'm gonna end the stream. Cause I don't want to, I'm so tired of doing it. But, if we just have to go kill all Graves for a third time, we'll do it one more time. Third time's a charm, right? I mean, my frames have said, no, F off. But that's just the common frames. This is around the same time every day. Someone must do something funky at like quarter to 7-ish. It's the same time every day the frames dip here. This one's particularly long. Good thing nothing's happening. For once. Yo, what? Hey. Hey, frames. Stop. Oh, no, no, don't stop. Keep coming. But, like, stop stopping. It is, yeah. That makes sense. Probably the biggest. I probably should, ask about upgrading our upload speed. I think we sit comfortably at just over 10 megabytes for the most part. Maybe if we get some more, we'll have a little more bandwidth during these times. What? Because right now, people in my time zone have been home for a little bit. People in Central Time have been home. People in Mountain Time, California, and that whole section is home. Or home, like starting to head home for some people. It's also Friday. Usually not for this long. Usually the dips happen for yeah, we have way more download than upload. I might ask to and start paying for some more. I think we situate around 100. Very stable. So it's so hard because, like, I never know. How bad is it? I have a, let's see here. Go up on my other screen real quickly. It's like dipping and diving. Oh, we're here? Okay, so it kept us in Act 2. That's nice. We're got to go kill Fairgraves again, though. My frames are not cooperating. Okay, he spawned right here. The other spawn was crazy.
Please understand that as a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this. Hard times call for hard hearts. I'm sure.
Did I lose? Oh, I lost the I lost the wand we just picked up. Yo, I can't get over 1,000. Okay, it's almost midnight. Ah, gotcha.
Temptation may turn even the noblest of men. I should take heed.
Yo, frames, come on. Not like this, Pepe hands.
Stay sharp out there.
See you soon.
Goodbye.
Yo, it's the real dad. Holy shit. Well, it sucks. It's so out of my control. Like, I really don't have too much I can do about this.
Ready, Exile?
Oh, yo, Einhard, come to me, my friend. Carry me through this act. And carry my frames, please? If you could eat my, take my frames and upgrade them. Oh, the beast had... Wait, is that a good? Oh, new recipes. Oh, man. I see. This is gonna keep popping up. They added recipes to... How long do you think this is gonna go on for? I know how many Beastmaster stuff, or Beast stuff there is. Oh my. Yo, Frames, come on back, dude. There's a party to be had here. And you're totally invited.
I must have time to gather my will.
Oh, oh, ah, eh, ah, eh, 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 eh. Oh, oh, ah, eh, eh. Yeah, good luck. Yes. It does not surprise me that that is the case. I think last time this happened, it went on for like the whole next day. Yeah, have a good night, Book. Thanks for stopping on by. I mean, of course, when the league finally works, my internet decides it doesn't want to work.
You are well prepared for the end. This is a fine capture.
I'll give it another few minutes. If that's the case, I'll go see what's up. Oh, no.
Do not worry, little bee.
No, I just got the
We
Einhardt.
are friends now.
Where do I go next? Here. Yo, wow, this is rough. This is a... We have now dropped 5% of the stream. Alright, I'm gonna grab this portal. What time is it? 7? Rough. Hey, fuck off. I think... Wow, dude. I think I'm gonna end this here. This has been very rough. This has been a rough 3 hours. Yeah, let's stop this now. I'll check out what's going on with my internet. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Maybe with Path of Exile, but for sure with Across the Obelisk again. And maybe some Tales of the Immortal as well, once I can figure that whole thing out. So thanks for dealing and hanging out for the 3 hours of nonsense. It was fun. You know, as always, like, comment, subscribe, so on and so forth. I might play this a little bit more so we can show off Reap next time without the server issues. But hey, thank you all for hanging out. I hope you have a fantastic Friday evening and